Okay, gang, how's it going? Jason here, back in the gym with you. We're going to get fit today with upper body. That's going to include your core and a little bit to do with the arms, shoulders, chest, upper back. Okay? So if we need to loosen up, let's do that first. Yes, loosening up, positive thing. We'll go through a little bit of a warm-up first to get the body into the idea of exercising. Breathing, heart rate up. Blood pressure up slightly, core temperature up slightly, right? We'll do some of this because you gotta work 3 planes of motion: the sagittal, the frontal, and the transverse, right? If you keep those 3 planes exercised, you should stay pretty fit and functional, top to bottom, left to right, inside and out. Okay, let's do a little windmill, all the way around. There you go, from the hip, arms are all the way up and all the way down. Inhale up and exhale. Now remember, coordinate your movement with your breath. Other way, other way. The more you coordinate the movement and sync it with your breath, the better training effect you're going to have and the longer you're going to last. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, that's enough of those. And rotate the hip a little bit. We loosen up the hips. You're fixing the hinge, the center of your body. You put your mind where you feel the muscles working. You bring your breath and your mind there. You're going to get a much better workout. Okay, knees together. We'll rotate the knees. We're going to do a routine here on 45-second work intervals and 25-second breaks. If you have an interval timer app on your device, I recommend you use it. If you have a heart rate monitor, keep track of that. You want to keep it up a little bit. Rotate those ankles. Get those loose too. No, it's not a leg day, but you get a little bit of activation with your legs. You're going to get a little bit more glycogen into your bloodstream. That's a good fuel source initially. There you go. There we go, some of that. All right. We're going to move into some T push-ups. So you know how a regular push-up works. This one's going to be a little bit more mobile. Like I said, we're going to move on multiple planes of motion. I'm going to come down here to the floor. You can use a mat. You can use some push-up bars or weights if you need to. Whatever you like. We're going to do this one first as a regression with empty hand. And we're going to start up in a position like this. We're going to move down as a demonstration. We come up, roll up to the side, reach way up, look up along the plane of your fingers, and come back and come down. Do the other side, just like that. Okay, let me set this timer up, and we'll get started for real. Any timer will work. If you have a timer on some mobile device, great. Maybe on a watch, maybe you're watching the clock on the wall, right? That's all fine and dandy. So I like to use one that I got for free off the App Store. Free is good. All right, gang. Hit your push-ups, T. Ready, set, go. You can inhale down or exhale down, right? You could do these indoors, outdoors. If you're outside, maybe you want to find some shade. I twist. I keep my body in a rigid plank, straight line, ear to ankle, as much as I can. This is going to tax your balance a little bit. So the more you flex your core and your glutes, the better off you are. And that's that. Okay, take a little break. Anytime you need to stop for water, hydrate. Stay hydrated. Don't wait till you're real thirsty to drink. Stay ahead of that. We're going to do some rows. I'm going to use kettlebells for this. Dumbbells work great. We're going to bend forward, one leg back. Here we go. We're going to pull up. Pull your elbows way back into the ribs. Feel your scapula pull back together, your shoulder blades. You want to pull your belly in as you lift. Flex up your pelvic floor. Belly's tight, pelvic floor is tight, upper back tight. I'm exhaling as I pull up. And I'm inhaling as I come down. If you want to go clear to the floor, good. You don't have to. And we rest in. Rest, reset, loosen up in between every set. Take a little break, loosen up, recharge. We're going to be down on the floor with a V up. You could also do a hip raise. I'm going to show either. You can do either one. Here's the hip raise, with or without weight. Heels close to the hips. And I push way up on the shoulders. My hands can be up here or here. Exhale up, inhale down. Or I can do a V up or modified jackknife. Why are we doing core and upper body? Because it's included and you want to keep your core strong every day. You could also just sit here because the muscle type in the core are slow twitch. They're good for endurance. That's time. So they respond really well to time under tension, isometric, the muscles of the core. It's a good way to get results. Sucks a little bit at first, works really well. We're on break. We're moving into chair dips. Almost any surface will work here. I'm going to put my palms back on this surface, get my hips away, come down as far as I can, and push up. All right? Chair will work, a box will work, a desk, something that's not going to slide away, be dangerous. You can use the TRX straps, that's an upgrade. Or if you're in the gym, use the dip bars. Okay? It's a great way to work your triceps, your chest, your shoulders, your upper back, all at once. Inhale down, exhale up. Flex the belly with the triceps once you're up. Work them together. Teach your body to recognize the belly working with the muscles you're working. And we're breaking, we're resting. Good. Okay, we're going to do some shoulder raises, right? Let me pause just for a moment. We're going to do some shoulder raises. Front side, or you go both front and both out to the side. I'm going to use some lighter kettlebells there as an example. Kettlebell works good for this because it's an eccentric weight. It's offset. You have the handle one side and all the weight's off on one side by itself. So it can be more challenging. Dumbbells work great too. Okay, gang, I'm going to show you a couple variations. Let's work out. Ready, set, there we go. I lift, I come down slow, and I lift, and as I'm lifting, I'm pulling up my belly muscles, and I'm pulling up the pelvic floor, and I'm exhaling, and I'm inhaling down, right? I'm one up one side, one up out front, and I come down slow, and I keep a little reserve angle, and that elbow, smart, okay? Keep your chest up, and your chin neutral. You can go both to the front, and both out to the side if you want. Nice simple shoulder exercise. Because of the short muscle connection to the deltoid, you don't need a whole lot of weight to get an effective workout in this. You need good technique. One more. There we go. Let's put those down. We're going to curls. We're going to go static arm curls. Let me find some nice kettlebells here. We'll go 20s. Maybe you can do more. We're going to hold one out here like this, and we're going to curl up like that. Dumbbells are a great choice. Okay? Kettlebells are nice because of that eccentric motion. The offset weight makes things a little harder. I hold one halfway, and I keep carving with the other one. Then I'm going to hold one halfway. And what this does is cross-train those fast twitch muscles of your arms to be slow twitch. It can stimulate growth. Growth is good within reason. And I'm going to do maybe 4 to 6 reps each side and switch sides. One holds, one moves. Okay? Belly's tight, pelvic floor is pulled up, etc. Rest, put those down. Right, we're going to go back into a kind of modified pull-up move. This is actually a bent over row that's going to work the same muscles as you would in a pull-up. So I'm going to grab 2 kettlebells. I'm going to lean forward like this. I'm going to pull up. Keep my head down, down. Lower is better. And I'm going to pull up and back. Elbows out wide, up and back. You can do it like a curl and do it like a chin-up, or like a chin-up where the shoulders rotate. Just showing you some options. I like this one, and it acts more like a face pull, which is good for your upper back, your traps. But it's going to hit a little bit of the middle back too as you get tired. You got to lean down though. You got to keep the elbows out for max effect. Exhale down, inhale up, or vice versa, and rest. Okay, put those. Shake that out a second. Technically, that's 1 round. Okay, loosen up, recover a little bit. You can do some light stretching. Save your longer static stretching for the end of the workout. Otherwise, it's going to use up more energy than you want to use for the middle of your workout and that training effect. If you're ready to call it, call it.